Hello everyone, Universal Soldier, King of the Flank, aka the Rocket Man. Now, my first impressions of the game. I think the game is pretty dope. Alright, for all those people who didn't get the game last night, I was at the midnight release. Now, I think there's gonna be a small community. There was only like 5 people there. You know, maybe 7 people, you know, so it's gonna be a small community game, kinda like Grawl. First impressions. Now, I really think the game is pretty dope, but it does have some drawbacks, like a lot of freezing. I've encountered a lot of freezing in this game. I was playing it, and I think I froze it like six times. And when you freeze, right? When you freeze, you do not get to keep none of your stuff. If you freeze, you have to start from, you know, where you start from before you froze. So if you earn guns, unlock stuff, you do not get to keep it. All right. Now, I think the game is pretty dope though. This game is really meant for like tag team. So for those guys who are going solo, you need a tag team partner. You know, I was playing last night and I was just like, yo, you want to squad up? You want to squad up? Because if you squad up with a guy, you'll have a better chance of doing good. All right. Now, I've played a lot of maps and I don't know the name of this one map, but that map is horrible. When I mean like horrible, it's like, okay, the enemy starts off on high ground and their area is fortified all the way going down. So when you're trying to rush to the high ground, if you're playing capture the flag or domination or even the demolition, it is horrible. I've played that map and I've won that map once. Out of playing it like 10 times last night, I won it once. That map is difficult. So I would suggest if you encounter that map, the map looks like a little fiery map. It's fiery. That's all I can explain it. That's the best way I can explain it. It's dark and fiery, but that is a horrible map. I mean, horrible. It really is. All right, trying to picture it like this. All right, you're on the low. You're on the low ground, right? And you're trying to reach the high ground, but the high ground has fortifications like bags and, you know, places where guys can hide. It is a nightmare. When I mean a nightmare, it's just so fucking unfair. I do not like that map. Now, I'm surprised the community of this game is so small. Like, it's even smaller than Grawl when it came out. Now, I mean, I thought this game was pretty dope. I mean, they got a lot of bad reviews for, you know, the beta, but they patched some things like the beta, like, all right, for the demolitions guy, when you earn your first kill streak, it'll be that like grenade launcher. They patched that. That got patched. Usually it'll take like 2 shots to kill people. That got patched. Also, another thing about the grenade guy, he can't take as much explosive damage. He got patched. What else got patched? I think the AK-74U, on the gun that he has too, got patched because I was using this guy hands down. All right, I was using him everywhere, especially on this map. Y'all remember the beta? This guy was the best to use for the beta. I mean, it's demolitions, and he has the thing that can go over his head, the little shield, and he could take a lot of damage, and he can kill like 3 guys. You could kill 3 guys straight up before you would get killed. And that's why he was the best to use. But I would not recommend using him every map. You know, every map is not like this map. Every map, you got sniper maps. You got just area maps with long sights. Now, I'm more of an assaultier, and at times I will use the demolition guy. Like on this map, I will always use the demolition guy because he can take a lot of damage and he can dish out a lot of damage. But the assaultier class I chose was, I know it's the Canadian. I chose the Canadian again. Well, I wanted to play it safe. Like I chose Canadian with the first, with the beta. So I wanted to play it safe with the Canadian guy, and I'm doing great. Now, I almost got my 2.0 ratio. I fucked up. Like, I was playing that map I told you that I hate about, and it was horrible. I went 15 and 30. That's how bad the map is. Like, they have, if you start off on the high ground, you have complete advantage, and you're going to win, regardless. Like, that one game that we won, we went through hell trying to win that game. All right? It was pure hell. I do not like that map. That map gets, gets a thumbs down from me. I don't know the name of the map, but it is a fiery map, and there's a building burning. When you see that map, just leave, okay? I'm telling you. If you start off on the low ground, just leave. Just leave. Keeping it real. Now, I haven't played the story mode, but we're going to have some walkthroughs for that. I'm going to start my first walkthroughs. I'm really feeling this game, though. You know, it's pretty dope. But this game is really meant to be played with a party. Like, they got like platoons, like a platoon class mode where, like, straight parties will play against each other. But at the same time, you can still have a party and go on a random game. I like how, like, the game is meant for, like, two guys. You see, like, the guy running in front of me? You can really do damage if you have a teammate. It's not like Call of Duty, like one person can truly make a difference. It's more like a team can make a difference. See, they blended Call of Duty and Battlefield. I wouldn't say the best, but I dig it, you know? I dig the way they blended it. Because, you know, in COD, you can just run around and one person can make a difference. But in Battlefield, you can run around and your four guys can make a difference. You know, your four guys can help win the game when basically the other team didn't really do, your teammates really didn't do shit. It's kind of like that. It has both aspects. But instead of it being four guys, it's two guys, you know? Two guys can make a difference. Like, one squad can make a difference in this game. And that's all that really counts. So I'm really feeling this game. I can't believe the community's not as big. Like, I know this game was going to be overshadowed by Black Ops 2 coming out. I wanted to give y'all, what do you call it? I wanted to give y'all, like, a vlog of me being there, but, like, it was so small. I was like, damn, nobody wouldn't really want to see this, you know? So I didn't. They patched a lot of stuff. But the Canadian guy, I'm starting off with the Canadian guy. I love the Canadian guy. Once you get past that first weapon and you unlock your next weapon, you're going to beast. Like yesterday, when I finally unlocked that weapon, I was cutting through guys. That's why I picked the Canadian guy. I would play it safe. Like when you first get the game, pick whoever you picked on the beta. You know, because you're used to that guy. You know how the gun handles. Play it safe. Don't try new things. Play it safe. All right, playing it safe always is always good. I don't like how you cannot shoot through fences that have holes in them or bamboo, or I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That is so boobish. Like, come on, it's a fence that already has holes in it, and my bullets can't shoot through it. Or it's bamboo, or you can't shoot through weak material like wood or plaster. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That gets a thumb down on my Richter scale of realism, you know. Now this thing right here, I wasn't too fond of it. It moves so slow. Guy tried to knife me, but it moves so slow, and I wasn't really feeling it. One thing I do really hate though is, say you're using a kill streak. You know how you can use a kill streak, and let's say we'll use Black Ops as an example. You know how you use your RC car, and say if you get killed while you're using your RC car, you can still use your RC car. Not in this game. If you get killed during your kill streak, let's say I got a guided missile, all right, and I get killed, I can no longer control the guided missile. It'll fall where it fall. I don't like that. In some cases, that seems to happen a lot. It depends. Like, if it's a guided missile or something that you have to control like that, you're gonna lose it before you even shoot it. You know. But if it's like a grenade launcher or something like that, and you pull it out and you get shot with it, as long as you don't shoot it, as long as you don't shoot the kill streak that you got, but if you get shot and die with it, you should be able to start back with it again. I think that's dope. See, look, you couldn't even shoot through that weak metal through boxes. You know, I don't really like that. That's one drawback, one huge drawback, because like that is so not realistic. But overall, I'm really feeling the game. I love this game. You know, I've grown accustomed to this game since the beta. Now, everybody should know you did not get to keep your stuff from the beta, so you're going to be starting all over. I have not yet played all the game modes, but there's combat mission. There's what's that game mode called that I like though? Obviously, there's team deathmatch and sector control. There's Demolition. I like Demolition, but I suggest playing Demolition with a teammate, because that game is meant to be played with a teammate, and it's best if you really play with a teammate, because that's going to be the quickest game to rank up in. You know, it's longer, more kills, more points. Universal Soldier, love y'all guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the first impressions. 23-7. Y'all know I'll always beast.